Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Human Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a team from the American, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
They should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Wide receiver going in motion. Grab in the backfield. It's Smith. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just keep swinging it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Pittsburgh's offense has its first opportunity of the day. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's complete to the left. It's a fumble. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him. I don't know if it was luck or aggression, and it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you throw it to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for the big play. Got it in stride at the 15. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They'll go to the air. Touchdown, Panthers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The sure hands, it's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Under fire. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Louisville may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from L&N Stadium every time. The Cards have been racking up road wins since the Lee Corso days, and they'll get another one today. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's a heat. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
So my name is Dion.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the quarterback runs out.
Oh, what the fuck?
down he goes at the 38.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Might be changing the route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense got him at the 27.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole, and just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. They'll go back to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. They're working that left side. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy.
Touchdown, Panthers! Fired in from the red zone for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the left. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Touchdown, Pitt! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those.
You want your shrimps and same with the salmon?
Yep. Thank you,
Mm-hmm.
Outers romp. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Tulane comes to the line needing less than a yard on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Durant. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Tulane right back to the line. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Green Wave. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create, sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Wants to fire on second down. Complete to the left. At the 45 on his way. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Might be calling a hot route. Going to sling it on second down. Makes the grab over the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. To the air on first down. Quick completion on the out route. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll immediately call timeout.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. The give to the tailback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. The throw finds his tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys out. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Zings it complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Running into the open space. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Handoff from the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch. Swarming to the ball. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Quickly complete. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Fakes to grab. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Ready to fire from the pistol. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to take a shot. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
This is a great play by the defensive back, and I think one of the hardest things to do as a DB is you're covering a receiver deep down the field, your back's to the play, and you've got to turn your shoulder, locate the football, and then swat it away. That DB did an outstanding job in coverage.
To the air on second down. Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now, throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's got an open man. There he goes. Couldn't ask for much.
Yes, please.
They're a first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun to give to the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Hand off to the lone back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown, Panther! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Had to throw it before he wanted. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's going to get loose. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Why are some
You see
here
running
from
backs in
cookies?
today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
A couple weeks ago, the Wednesday, the weekend, I was 17.
On first and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. Gets the back moving. With jet sweep pass. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option.
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
Look.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
And then they run around people
And
be
perhaps
getting
a
things.
slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
You wanted to mix in with the race?
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Two minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Right on the money. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On third and short, the power run here. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. Back to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And And this defense has put her game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game. And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing for the first down.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. This offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Green Wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long.
That's why I don't do that. I don't do that.
From the gun, wants to pass.
$3 million?
Fires to the big fella.
That's cool.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short
If I get $3 million from my
offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage.
If you my nigga at the time, especially before I got the money,
this offense has to dial something.
That's why they got the machine like they
to
got.
send out the punt unit.
Right.
You'll try to really
Of
get
course,
into
I'm going
this
to give
one.
you some money, and
You'd think they would have
I'm
had
about
a
you
good chance to
even
down
without
that
you
one deep, but the
asking, but
bounce
I'm going to
carries
hit
it
you
into
off,
the end
most
zone for the
definitely.
touchback.
But
They'll snap it
don't
for the
feel
20 for the
entitled to
opening
my
play of
money.
this drive.
Not like that, though, but if I gave you money and I buy you shit and you live with me and you know right now you don't even got to do shit because I got it, like, I'm going to look out for you, but
what you want to do when you're on offense. You have
she
the
got
lead,
robbed
you
back in
want to chew the
October.
clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing
She had just moved to Jersey. She did a house over
They're
Jersey.
just
She lived by the
and that's
house and
something
paid
that
her
we've
mom
seen at
house
them
over.
all
I can
game.
honestly
Up
say
front,
that.
they've been the more physical team.
Paid
They're
her
the
mom
one that's
house
getting
over.
pushed and that's getting
Bought her
movement.
house
Carrying
over.
over
Who is
all the
this
way
person
into
again?
the fourth
Oh
quarter.
yeah,
The
that John.
house,
What's her name?
Panthers
house
can
in St.
really
Augustine.
attack on this 2nd and short.
She goes to,
They go to
was
the
it
ground.
Powerhouse? I think it was one of them
Still on
shows.
his
This
feet
is
at
in
the
October.
45. There he goes.
She
They're
got
able
like
to
2
make the
niggas.
stop, but a little extra
They
icing
said the
on
doors
this
never
winning
closed.
cake in this one.
Somebody went in there, walked out with her safe, and 40 votes.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one,
They said it
it's
was
called
two.
a winning streak. It's been
Why
done
would you
before.
that really?
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition.
Why would you do
Just get the
that?
sense they're finding out who they are,
What
what they're
they do.
about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season.
Like
and understand who
she
you are.
broke you
But when you
off
stack
like
wins
nice.
week after
And
week
what
on
the
top of
shit
each
was
other,
to a
start to have
roller.
success. You start to grow as
Like,
an identity, and you start to
That's why I'm
understand.
saying niggas be acting
Thanks so
like they
much for
do
spending
other
some time
shit
with us.
from the
For David
muscle
Pollock
and
and Jesse
did
Palmer,
other
I'm Reese Davis, and
shit.
this has been
Every
another
nigga-
presentation of EA Sports
Such.
College Football.
I be with them now. Okay.
I heard he just wasn't fucking with him. They say he was acting new, like different.
Who?
They wasn't really fucking with it. He was like,
Why?